Alright lads, so I'm officially back. Over the last week, I've been up in Scotland climbing the tallest mountain in the United Kingdom. It took us like over 11 hours. I'm absolutely shattered. But while I was gone, we of course did get a new version update, version 17.2. So let's talk about it, even if I am almost 10 days late at this point. And this update pretty much brought all the quality of life announcements that had happened over the last month or two on the Bleach Brave Souls live stream news events. The first one being the epic raid support features. Now keep in mind, even though this is being implemented with this particular update, it will not be made available until the end of the month with the next and forthcoming epic raids. So every epic raid going forward will have this feature, just not right now. Only when we get the Awakened Esnot epic raid. But the two main things are being introduced here, the party support and also beginner support. So the party support is actually fairly simple. If you have a lobby with 3 or less players, each epic raid advantage character will receive 2.5 times more medals. That way you potentially don't need a full room to get the max medal rewards, in case rooms are maybe, struggling to fill up near the end of the month, when everyone's already done all the epic raid farming, for example. Keep in mind, the max is still 250%, which to be fair, you can actually do normally with just 3 or 2 players. If you are bringing 100% medal characters, you only need 3 anyway. But this is more so for the 25%, 50% bonuses, where you won't need a 100% bonus in your lobby to potentially reach max if you aren't able to fill a full lobby of 6 players. This way, if you're just playing with a couple friends, you can just go in, go out, no need to wait for other people to join you. And then the second support ability is going to be the beginner support, where the idea is that if a new player joins your lobby, at least one with a beginner's mark or rank 50 or below, either of those conditions, everyone in the lobby will receive a damage buff. So in this case, if one player joins your lobby with that condition, everyone gets a 50% damage boost, and it can go up to 60%. So the damage increase isn't anything that crazy once you get, more than one, but regardless, a 50% damage bonus for just welcoming a new player into lobby is actually pretty good. Throughout the entire month, with the way epic raids does work, most people are done epic raids within like a day or two. Normally it is like those newer players that are farming it continuously throughout the entire month, so I think this is definitely going to help them out, just make epic raids easier, and it doesn't seem like epic raids is getting harder, so I guess there's going to be a welcomed addition for those new players or those that are maybe just coming back after a long time and meet these particular conditions. After that, we have the epic raid MVP feature, and this will be an award for the player that deals the most damage in one epic raid. For the most part, it's purely a cosmetic thing, doesn't really reward you with extra rewards. You just get a little shout out at the end that you did the most damage, and there will also be a section in the player screen, we can't see that right now, that shows you how many MVPs you have gotten and for what epic raids. So for those that do like to farm epic raids, maybe you're still farming link shop potions, for example, and you're dealing a lot of damage, you're going to stack up those MVPs, and they do actually mention here MVP achievements. So for those that are trying to get more rewards, maybe for, brave bonuses, brave keys, for example, there might be an extra encouragement to go out your way and get the MVP status to potentially pick up more keys. I don't think that's confirmed here, but just something worth mentioning. And keep in mind, even if you are doing a 5-time soul ticket run, you only count as 1 MVP. You won't get 5 MVPs for all 5 soul tickets. And I guess it's not that big of a deal, but it would be funny if that was the case. You can't technically farm it yourself. So if you do play an epic raid by yourself, you cannot be awarded an MVP. So you do actually have to play with players, even if it is just one player. But like I already mentioned, the above support features and also MVP feature will be added at the end of the month with the Awakened Esnot epic raids. But after that, we just have small quality life updates. The first one being new team slots. Again, personally, I don't need this many, but I saw a lot of people welcome that when it was announced, I believe, a month ago at this point. So like always, you have the 5 teams at the top. You have now 10. That was what it was originally. And now you can go to 15 all the way to 20. Since there are technically 4 tabs to click on, there is actually now a, arrow button where you can just see all the teams that you have made. And you can just jump straight to it, so making it easy to access to, given that you have to, tap 4 times just to get through all the teams. Like I said, I'm not sure when I'm going to make use of all 20 teams, but I guess it is nice to have more teams. That is what we currently have right now, which again, the limit before was 10. But while we're at it, the idea itself is good. I would also love to see something similar for attribute sets. Right now, the max you can do is only 5. And in case with me, I have used it to build a strong attack damage build for each affiliation. There are basically 5 affiliations. Even a 6th would be great to allow me to build a normal attack damage build, because I can't do that right now when all 5 affiliations are being taken up here. So I like the idea that I would love to see that implemented in something very similar, in this case for the attribute sets, or just character accessory sets, etc. The second change is in regards to the gift box section, more so when it comes to soul tickets. So normally the gift box is sorted by newest first. Now soul tickets are sorted by oldest first. That way you always know when a particular soul ticket is about to expire. Remember, they are automatically deleted after 30 days. You can even see me, for example. I'm constantly having soul tickets expire, once expiring in less than an hour's time. So let me go ahead and claim that. Sometimes I just forget, sometimes I go in straight away, just claim the first page, and never actually click the bottom. Or go to the last page where the soul tickets are expiring. So it's an easy, quick glance. Just know when your soul tickets are expiring. Make sure you always claim the ones that are about to expire. That way you have potentially upwards to 25 plus days on your other soul tickets. This is one of those nice quality life that I don't think anyone was talking about or recommending, but it's a pretty good one nonetheless. And then the last of the quality life that we did get is in regards to selling accessories and also characters. In this case, what you can do is now multi-select, and you can select all, in this case, 396. It now goes up to 1,000. Previously, it was capped at 50. This meant that when you did do a big summon session with tickets, more specifically, whether that's characters or accessories, it took a lot of time selling those accessories and or characters if you have no one else to ascend. So now it's pretty much just done in one button, assuming you have less than 1,000 things to actually sell. This is again for accessories, and also of course characters. In this case, I have 84 characters. Now, while we're at it, I would also love to see something very similar happen to the Ascension screen. This has pretty much been a problem since 6 stars were ever added, which at this point was like 9 years ago, where the amount of characters you can use here to ascend your units is capped at also 50. So if you are upgrading your characters using 3 stars in particular, 4 stars, you have enough. Same with 5 stars. But if you are upgrading your characters, more so 6-star characters with 3-star units, you have to go to your Ascension screen multiple times to max out the character. It would be nice in the future, regardless of the characters that I am using to feed, whether they're 3 stars, 2 stars, even 1 stars, it would be nice if I could also just click multi-select and then select all, and not have it be capped to only 50 characters. The next addition that we did get, of course, is the return of Path to Unity. In this case, it's been available for a few days now. It will be lasting until the end of the month, more so the start of the next month, and they made quite a few changes to this event, more so in regards to how you get your points. So previously, the best way to get points in this event was to pretty much bring a character that can heal and also barrier or boost. In the case for the Narukia, you can do all 3. But in a way, the way the points were structured were very selfish. It only counted for yourself. Now, unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure everyone does get all these points here. So for example, before, one of the ways to get the most points was to again bring a character with boost, barrier, or heal. You had to boost your attack stat by 7 times, heal your allies 6 times, and protect them with barriers 6 times. That's now been changed to 12 times, but everyone's now contributing towards that. They've also added other ones where now you just have to deal damage with your strong attack and also normal attack. No longer do you have to use X amount of strong attacks, even though that technically is still there, but it is a small amount at 20. And they just overall made the points more generic, making it easy to get, offering more points per run. I've been getting significantly more without needing to bring the same characters. So for example, sometimes if I join a lobby or I'm hosting a lobby and people are bringing support characters with barriers and heals, I'll just bring a really good SP unit because we don't need 4 normal attack damage characters. Keep in mind though, it's still quite a grind. You still need to get 2 million points, and unfortunately the rewards haven't changed at all. But it does make getting to that 2 million points significantly easier. If anything, it's like 15 to 20 soul tickets a day now. And I guess it's also worth mentioning now, they also do reward more points. So in this case, if you are able to clear in under 1 minute and 30 seconds, you now get a 1.4 times bonus to your points, which previously wasn't there. And then the last change is in regards to guild quests. Right now, we are still kind of going through a problem where the HP has been significantly buffed, and this change doesn't really fix that. But there have been some changes nonetheless, and the main change is how many points you can now get. Previously, max amount of rewards were 520 million. It now goes up to 560 million, offering more quintessence scrolls and also essence scrolls. I've yet to check myself, but I'm pretty sure this time you don't need to clear all extra waves. You probably need to clear a decent amount though. Potentially now it seems like even if you don't clear the 5th boss, but still do a good amount of damage, you still can get the final orb reward. The only thing you're getting rewarded now for clearing all 4 extra waves is just the extra essence scrolls, which is nice and all, but again, I think it's still a bit too overpowered in my opinion, in terms of how much HP the enemies do have, and I would still love to see more orb increases. But yeah, that's pretty much version 17.2 in a nutshell. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, and peace.